I'd like to welcome everyone for being here for Creating Link's 50th anniversary Family Fun Day. I'd like to thank Uncle John and also acknowledge that we meet on Aboriginal land, the Darug people of the Eora Nation. Pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging. I'd like to acknowledge that we have the Honourable Natasha Maclaren-Jones, Minister for Families and Communities and Minister for Disability. Jihad Dib, MP. We have Canterbury-Bankstown City Councillors, Chris Cahill, Bilal, El-Hayek, and I believe I may have spotted one as well. We have representatives of Creating Links Boards, and we also have our partners from the Department of Communities and Justice, Nicola Jeffers, Daniel Barakat, and I believe I saw them walking around earlier. So Creating Links was formed in 1972 when a group of community members came together. Lots of people are pointing at me saying, "Can you hear me okay?" No? How about now? Now. Okay. So Creating Links was formed in 1972 when a small group of community members came together with a belief that they could help the lives of local community members and support families who are in need. The organisation was built on a principle that the answer to local challenges lay in the local community. Over the next 50 years, Bankstown Community Services Cooperative continue to work within Bankstown's changing community. And by 2023, we're a leading provider of foster care, family support, disability services and financial counselling to our multicultural community. We're an organisation made up of 130 team members, 160 amazing foster carers that supports over 1,000 community members a year. All this has been guided by our amazing board. Directors Raad, Joe, Rana, Henry and Anne, who have kept growing and strengthening our organisation over the years. This year, we were recognised by Canterbury-Bankstown City Council as its Organisation of the Year. We were honoured to receive the award, and it's a reflection of the positive impact of our team, our carers, our board members and all our partners. A big thank you to Canterbury-Bankstown City Council. So to pull together an event like this takes a lot of people working together, and there are a number of people that I'd like to thank. Firstly, I'd like to start by thanking the Department of Communities and Justice and the Department of Social Services who provide Creating Links with the funds to support our work every day. It's not possible without that partnership. I'd like to thank Canterbury-Bankstown City Council who has supported us through the Community Council's Community Grants Program and in many other ways. I'd like to thank Gandhi and White House Community Services who are great supporters of Creating Links and today really would not have been possible without. A special thank you, Gandhi, and your team of volunteers. You represent what it means to truly be a grassroots community organisation. A special thank you to Human Appeal, Kingsgrove Bunnings, Greater Western Sydney Giants, Giving Back Australia, Knockout Martial Arts, Bent El Therese, the SES, and St Brendan's Catholic Primary School, who have all contributed here today. This is really a lot of groups coming together. A huge thank you to all the Creating Links team. We have been working on this day for about 8 months. It took a lot of effort from a lot of people to pull the day together, to coordinate everything. I'd like to in particular recognise Matt, Ebony, Gillian, Aisha, Amanda and Jennifer, who have been the engine behind today. Lastly, a big thank you to the Bankstown community for celebrating with us today and for partnering with us for so many years. We'll continue to provide a platform for positive relationships to thrive, to connect children, young people and families to the Canterbury-Bankstown community, and continue to celebrate our diversity, culture and the history of Canterbury-Bankstown, because that's what it means to truly be a multicultural community service provider. We look forward to seeing you at our 100th anniversary. Now I'd like to introduce Raad Richards, who is the chairperson of Creating Links. Raad has been a board director with us since 2003. and has been chairperson for as long, and really is one of the glue that has kept the organisation growing strong, has got us to this point.
Greg, and I'd like to add my warm welcome to everyone, and in particular, welcoming the use of the families and community services, the Honourable Natasha Maclaren-Jones. Also, Jihad being member for the Canberra, and I'm advised that he is on his way. Canterbury-Bankstown Councillors, Cahill and Bilal and El-Hayek. My fellow board directors, Zele, and I believe Henry Van and Raad will be here very soon. The Department of Communities and Justice representatives, Nicola and Daniel, and friends everywhere. Yeah? Okay. Right. Well, we're gathering here today to really mark the big achievement and milestone for creating links, reaching half a century and not out, so we're still there, servicing our communities and being part of the fabric that makes this wonderful community of Benson. As Craig mentioned earlier, our organisation was established in 1972. We were operating under the name Bankstown Community Services Cooperative, and back then all the community organisations were cooperative managed by the Department of Fair Trading. So we were operating from a very small house, providing support services, the family support services on South Terrace, not far from here, and a neighbourhood centre on Russell Street. And the organisation was staffed by local people who wanted to create a positive impact in this community. Like many dynamic organisations, Benson Community Services Cooperative experienced lots of highs and lows. I joined the board in late 2003 at a time when the organisation was basically at its slowest form, at the risk of closing down and all these services disappearing from the community. There was an administrator in place, unfortunately, at that time, and that can explain the immense problem the organisation was facing. I, with 3 other good people in this community, we took up the challenge, and only in the best interest of our community to ensure the organisation continues to operate. We managed to put a plan on how to build the organisation, build it up in a shortest possible time. So in early 2002, we transitioned the organisation to a company limited by guarantee, and renamed it as well. We also managed to get the organisation out of the enormous debt we had at the time, and that took us something like 2.5 years. And that was huge effort, very hard work to do. In 2004, we started to provide disability services, and as Craig mentioned, in 2013, becoming a foster care organisation, and all the family services that we provided. We continue to provide that. Our former and current directors who have served on the board with me and freely contributed to the development of creating links, a huge thank you to all of them, past and present. And basically the board, along with the good people that we employ in this organisation, we really moved forward so quickly, and we are well recognised now in our community and beyond. And I guess the recognition from Canterbury-Bankstown on Australia Day is quite important to us, because it will be launching this organisation in 2023 for bigger and better things. Finally, a few thank yous. Thank our clients, volunteers and staff with us here, and all the partners on this great journey we have had. And thank you for the support given to us by SEK and in huge partnerships, because with that then really we could not function as an effective organisation. So I thank everyone who got involved in the preparation, and I think Greg mentioned the team of staff earlier, and they're all here. So thank you very much for doing the hard work in bringing all of that together on a beautiful day like this. It was 33 degrees, we could have been at places, and we're here. So, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me a great deal of pleasure to introduce the Honourable Maclaren-Jones, the Minister for Families and Communities and Minister for Community Services, to address this gathering. And doing so, can I say, Natasha, thank you very much for being here. Because I know your schedule is just, you're not going to follow that in habit. So it happens any time of the day, of the week. So thank you very much for being here. And
thank you very much. It's an absolute pleasure and also an honour to be here today. Can I also acknowledge all our councillors, dignitaries, the board, also a member for the Kemba who will be here shortly, along with Wendy Lindsay, the member for East Hills, who will also be joining us a little later on. I'd also like to acknowledge the fantastic team from DCJ, who do an amazing job, not just here at Maclaren, but across the whole of New South Wales. Particularly also the staff and the volunteers from Creating Links, but also all of the volunteers that are here today. It is an amazing day to celebrate 50 years of Creating Links. And I think any organisation that can reach a 50-year milestone needs to be celebrated. But what is amazing about the work of Creating Links is that it came from a humble beginning and driven by the community. And that is, I think, one of the biggest strengths that has kept it going year after year, particularly as it's expanded into providing support not only through NDIS and people with disability, but young families and young people who are entering, whether it's out-of-home care, or a family that might need that bit of support to ensure that the family does not break down. And that's one of the key things and the work that Creating Links does, is working with families through the targeted early intervention. And early intervention is one of the key things. It's being able to work with individuals, with families, to identify and help them through some challenging times. We all know that we all have at different times in our lives a number of challenges or a crisis, and being able to turn to a trusted organisation like Creating Links to ensure that that support is there, the counselling is there to help them navigate the system and navigate what support that they might need. So it is fantastic to be here and to be able to join you with the celebration. I won't speak too long because it is a warm day and there is so much happening. There's some fantastic rides for the young people to be involved in, but there's also some great entertainment that will be coming along later this afternoon. So today I wanted to just be able to again thank the amazing work of Creating Links and everything that they do in the community. One thing I do want to touch on at the very end is our extending care and support that is being now provided to young people up to the age of 21. This is a $100 million investment that the New South Wales National Government announced last year, which is now available not only for young people who are going to turn 18 up to 21, but if a young person has been in out-of-home care between or up to the age of 21 now, they're able to access that support, or their carer is able to access support. And one of the key things that we all want to work together is ensuring that young people who are in the out-of-care system is provided that support, whether it's through accommodation, employment, or to be able to stay with their carers to complete studies as well. So it's a great program, and I encourage anyone that may know a young person who is currently in care or has been in care to reach out to see if they're eligible for that assistance. So again, I want to thank Creating Links for everything that they're doing to support young people across the area, and I wish them all the best for the next 50 years as well.